Hi, everybody. This is my Geography in My Backyard project. My name is Isabella Bird, and my location is Lost Maple State Park. The state park is located in Vanderpool, Texas, and I actually live close to here, so I come here quite a bit. I will let y'all know that if y'all want to come here now during the COVID thing, you do have to make a reservation, and they are booked until like January, February. So, here we have a map of the trails located in the park. This isn't all of them, but for this particular project, I picked the East Trail just because it has more river access and dry creek beds along it. So, on this next slide, I actually came across a primarily dry creek bed, and since it hasn't rained at all this year, this area is generally full of water. So, I went off the trail a little bit, but that's besides the point. There is a huge bluff that we saw while we were walking off the trail, and we started to climb up the side of the creek bed and onto the bluff, and you could tell where how long actually there hasn't been water, considering you can see soil and all the debris in the middle picture. There are quite a few cut banks, and in this video you can tell how big this place actually is. And in the middle one, you can also tell that there's different levels and different, I think there's 3 different cut banks in there. So next we have mass wasting, which is sometimes called mass movement or slope movement. And this is defined as a large movement of rock, soil, and debris downward due to the force of gravity. In other words, the Earth's outer crust is being wasted away on a massive scale and falling to lower elevations. So the first and second image are both off the same cliff. So the cliff was actually located about half a mile away from the first picture. And the first 2 pictures were actually located off of the Maple Trail, just a little bit off of the East Trail. And the where my mom is actually is right below the second picture. So on the Maple Trail, you have to actually maneuver your way around the debris and all the rocks that have fallen off the side of the cliff, which is a lot harder than it actually is. You can actually kind of see the trail and how you have to kind of go up and around through there. And on the third picture, you can tell where the rocks have fallen off into the creek bank from the bluff. So next we have biotic weathering. So biotic weathering is any type of weathering that is caused by a living organism. Most often, the main thing that causes biotic weathering are plant roots, and there's a lot of examples and rocks that you can see that are caused by this at Lost Maples. These roots can extend downward deep into rock cracks in search of water and nutrients. They act as a process of wedging and widening and extending the cracks. So here I came across this picnic area, and I noticed all the plants growing off the side of the bluff. Water flows down from the top of the rock there, and I believe it's going down through the crack. And which this also helps break the rock apart through carbonation. Water is required for plants to grow there too, so it kind of helps each other out. Here's a video, and I wonder if you think you can hear the water. So next we have chemical weathering. So if you've ever been to Lost Maples, I'm pretty sure you've come across the monkey rock. It's actually, I believe it's the number 1 on the map. And it is a limestone outcrop that has been formed by chemical weathering. Limestone areas are predominantly affected by chemical weathering when rainwater, which contains a weak carbon acid, and it reacts with the limestone. This causes the limestone to dissolve. So in the other three pictures, you can tell where the water has been sitting in there and it has been creating little divots and wedges into there. So on this last slide, you can see evidence of chemical and mechanical weathering. Mechanical weathering is the process of breaking big rocks into little ones. Temperature also affects this. The cool nights and then the hot days also causes things to expand and contract. The movement can cause rocks to crack and break apart. So in the first picture, it's not really visible, but in the second one, you can see the little marbling sized holes worn into the rock. Anytime limestone is exposed to the element, it's going to be subjected to carbonation like this. So thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Have a nice day.